A human dream has great power. Years will pass, but persistence and faith will ultimately lead to the intended goal. These words characterize the EKIP project, a Soviet and Russian flying machine that had all the prerequisites to become a fundamentally new type of air transport. But something went wrong, and EKIP stands for ecology, and progress is perhaps one of the most unusual, but at the same time promising flying machines of the Soviet Union, and abroad the plane was nicknamed the Russian UFO because of its characteristic similarity to a flying saucer. The development of EKIP was carried out in the 1980s, 1990s by leading Soviet aviation enterprises, but throughout all these years, the main ideological leader remained aircraft designer Lev Nikolaevich Shukin. After lengthy theoretical and practical experiments, two prototypes were built, EKIP-1 and EKIP-2, which successfully passed tests and proved the effectiveness of the technology. Several times, the state promised to provide funding for the aircraft, but in 2001 the project was finally closed. In the same year, the creator of EKIP, Shukin, died, never having lived to see the dawn of his brainchild. But let's not talk about sad things, but find out why this aircraft still has no analogs in the world. The main motto of the project was cost-effectiveness, environmental friendliness, and flight safety. And most importantly, the ability to take off and land in almost any terrain. Those who were lucky enough to see the flight of this miracle machine unanimously declared that there is something extraterrestrial in EKIP. And this is not only because of its unusual shape reminiscent of an alien ship, but rather because this aircraft flew smoothly, and at the same time swiftly through the air. The takeoff and landing of the saucer also amazes the imagination of an ordinary person. A sharp descent, and hovering above the ground like a bird. Even now, a similar glide path is not available to most modern aircraft. The secret of the amazing flight of the aircraft lies in the so-called thick wings, which combine the functions of the wing itself and the fuselage. And instead of a chassis, an air cushion is installed in the EKIP, thanks to which the device can take off from a field or a water surface. The effect of smooth gliding through the air is hidden in the unique flow system along the body of the aircraft. The fact is that Shukin was able to teach his aircraft what could not be implemented in other aircraft, namely, to use air resistance to advantage. Even if the engine fails, the EKIP can smoothly glide to the ground at a speed of 3 meters per second, while the operational characteristics of the aircraft are not at all a joke. The EKIP can fly both in the airplane mode and in the hang glider mode at altitudes of up to 10 kilometers. The maximum flight speed is 700 kilometers per hour. Without exaggeration, we can say that EKIP is a revolution in the world of aviation, which remained within the framework of an experiment. There were too many obstacles on the way of the project: the difficult economic situation of the Soviet Union in the 1989s, and the conservative views of domestic aviation companies. Now the unique aircraft can be seen only in the blackheads of the Aviation Museum. But who knows? Maybe Elon Musk has already created something more superior than EKIP. Please like and subscribe. There will be many interesting videos ahead.